Subject of money, legislation to change the way the government oversees the financial industry appeared for a time today to be in danger. Chief Washington correspondent Jim Engel tells us why.
Democrats were scrambling today to keep their massive 2,000-page financial regulation bill from going down in flames. It was cobbled together in a 21-hour marathon conference committee meeting last Thursday night. But since then, the number of Senate votes for the bill has been falling.
They did have what looked like a deal at 5:30 in the morning on Friday morning, and now it's coming unraveled because people are starting to look at the small print.
It does seem like that they're losing votes on this. The tax increases that were included in the bill seem to have offset some of the Republican support before.
And I now move reconsideration.
So today, Democrats decided to go back to the conference committee between House members and senators of both parties so they could make changes in hopes of winning votes. The main point of contention was a $19 billion tax on banks.
And one of the things that went in at I think it was around 5 a.m. in the morning, was a brand new major tax. And we all know taxes get passed on to consumers. This is a $20 billion tax.
I think the most unfair thing about the bank tax is it's on the small community banks and the regional banks, which didn't cause the problem.
4 Republicans who voted for the original Senate bill, which didn't have the $19 billion tax, were threatening to vote against it. Senators Susan Collins, Olympia Snowe, Charles Grassley, and Scott Brown. And Democratic leaders couldn't afford to lose those votes because they're already 1 vote short because of Senator Robert Byrd's death. 2 Democrats, Maria Cantwell and Russ Feingold, voted against the original bill, and Feingold has made clear he remains opposed. Now Democrats hope to eliminate the $19 billion bank tax, in part by using unspent TARP funds, but they weren't supposed to be used for any other spending.
TARP specifically says that when the money's paid back, it goes to reduce the debt. The debt is our big problem today. It's our big problem. But what they're going to do is they're going to take $20 billion of the TARP money and use it to pay to create this new bureaucracy.
Gregg railed against that in today's meeting, quoting President Obama's own statement that any unused TARP funds would in fact go to reduce the debt. The $19 billion tax was added in the middle of the night last week, in part to cover some aid programs for the poor favored by liberal Democrats and not add to the deficit. That's a fairly new experience for Congress, which before voters got all riled up would have added that to the debt without a second thought. Brent?
It's not like TARP is some bucket of money up on Capitol Hill.
That's the way they're looking at it.
All right, Jim, we'll follow it.